I started with $1,500 and I made $80,000 in 2 days.
Got given the credentials at 8:35, and by 4 p.m. you were
Yeah.
done. That was your $60,000 in the simulated account completed. $62,070.80 was your total simulated profit on this account.
Hello, it's Simon from Funded Trading Plus here, and I have the pleasure of introducing Alvaro, who's managed to make $62,000. He's been trading from 10 years out of Panama, and he's going to give us some fantastic insights into how he's generated this amazing profit so quickly. Hope you enjoy the video.
Hello traders, and welcome to another FT Plus interview. Today we are joined with Alvaro all the way from Panama. How are we doing today, Alvaro?
I'm doing great. And you?
Yeah, really good, really good. I'm super excited about today's interview. Obviously, we've got quite a lot to talk about. First, I just want to congratulate you on your recent withdrawal of $62,000 on your simulated funded account. Talk to me about how that feels, and talk to me a little bit about your journey with Funded Trading Plus so far.
Well, it feels very great to do that big withdrawal. Very happy about that. It's a long process of trading, all 2 years of doing Forex and trading for 10 years in stocks and all other things. But with Forex, I have been doing 2 years. My experience with Funded Trading Plus is very good. I'm very happy to be a client of Funded Trading Plus. And, I have been doing other funded accounts. And for me, this is the best one.
Awesome. Well,
I'm
I will
very
ask you about your 10 years of trading experience shortly. But I think my favorite question and the place I like to start is, what do you plan to do with this withdrawal and obviously future withdrawals to come? What's your plan to do with this money?
okay. Well, I'm married. I have 3 kids. So
Nice.
the money is gonna be for them, for savings, for school, for later on, for, university and stuff like that. It's just money to save for the family.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. No, that's really good to hear. So you mentioned that you've been trading for 10 years plus. Could you just sort of give us a bit of your trading background, what got you into trading in the first place, your transition? We spoke earlier. Can you talk about your transition from trading stocks 10 years ago into getting involved into Forex, how you came across Forex and funded trading, and eventually how that led you on to Funded Trading Plus?
Yeah, sure. Well, when I started 10 years ago, I started with penny stocks. Well, that was another world that was crazy, penny stocks, stocks that were under $1, and that was a little bit crazy. And then I started doing stocks, but day trading and long-term trading. So I have a personal portfolio with Berkshire Hathaway, a company here in Panama that is called Copa Airlines. So I have, a pretty decent portfolio myself, long-term investment, and I did day trading. But my 10 year of trading, I was on and off. I didn't do day trading every day,
Yeah.
nothing like that. It was mostly like I did day trading for 1 month, then I stopped for 2 weeks and came back. It was back and forth.
Yeah.
And so I had a friend here in Panama that he does Forex. So that's why I got into Forex, because of him. And I started with IC Market, my personal money with Pepperstone, IC Market. And then I saw, my Forex funds. Then I went to FTMO. Then I went, I don't remember the other names, but I
Yeah.
tried many funded accounts. And, then I came across with Funded Trading Plus. And for me, and all the other all the funded accounts, for me, the best one is this one, Funded Trading Plus. I had bad
That's
experience
awesome.
with funds. I had bad experience with my FTMO. And, for me, this one has been the best one. Not only because of the payouts and everything that you do, but also the people behind it, like Simon, the CEO, he's always there.
That's
You
awesome.
always get an answer quickly, and if you have any issue, they're always there for you. And that's
Yeah.
important, very
That's
important
awesome. That's really good to
nowadays.
hear.
Yeah, yeah, and it's very important nowadays because with all these things that happen with my Forex funds and now FTMO that is banning US clients, and I think it's important that Simon, that is the CEO, he's always there clearing stuff out, and that's very helpful for us and for many future clients, for you guys. So I
Awesome.
think that's
Yeah, that's a great answer. No, it's a great answer. And that's one of the things that we try and prioritize here at Funded Trading Plus. In a world of, as you know, funded trading, there's always a lot of drama going on in the background. And we always need to try and be that stable company going where obviously people like yourself, clients who put trust in us every single day. And that's something that obviously Sam does really well. He's very active in the Discord communities. He's always chatting to traders like yourself, experienced traders like yourself from the Discord community as well. So no, it's really good to see. I think what that's led me on to is in your 10 years of trading, you've obviously gone through a lot of experiences, had a lot of trading experiences. You must have picked up a lot of like habits and rules in that process. So what would you say are like important trading rules that you've picked up in that 10 years to keep you so consistent?
Yeah, well, well, to be honest, like doing trading is not easy. It's something that needs to be said. It's not easy, and you have a lot of up and downs. And of course, doing this kind of withdrawal with all my process in Forex that I started 2 years ago, is very nice to have because my losses were also, I had pretty amount of losses. My personal accounts and doing a lot of evaluations to get funded, and I had funded accounts that I lost in matter of 2-3 days, and it's things that happen in trading. But I think that never give up and always be positive about the process, and just keep trading and do your best, but it's not easy. Not an easy process. It's not an easy process. But the good thing is that you need to stay positive always.
Yeah, I love that. No, I love that. I think one of the things you mentioned in your answer then was the journey of trading. There's lots of ups and downs. It's not just payouts. You've obviously lost accounts yourself. You've had experiences where you've obviously gone down on personal funds, etc., etc. So what is it that motivates you every single day to stay disciplined? Because I know a lot of traders who, after experiencing quite big losses or consistent losses, they end up, it's not for me kind of vibe, and they sort of stop trading. So what is it that you'd say motivates you to stay disciplined, to show up to the charts every single day that you do?
Well, the last time, just to make a story about this, and why I never stop and keep moving forward and be positive, is that the last time I had the funded account with you guys, I made 20%. So with the percent, they did a scale up of the account for 400,000, and all that daily drawdown, all the max, and all that was modified, and I lost the account in 2 days. I lost it.
After all the process. I
lost it. And that's why I did this withdrawal, because I learned from the past. Like I have good profit. Hey, just withdraw, and then start again. Started do a new evaluation and do it all again. So I stay positive, not because my personal, but also because of my family. My kids. I have 2 kids, and many stuff going on, and I'm always a positive person. In these 10 years of trading, I have been, a lot of losses, a lot of wins also, but hey, it's just a process, just a process.
There's no better motivation. There's no better motivation.
Maybe this is the start of good years to come, and maybe I'm gonna be profitable from now then. Who knows? But I'm gonna stay positive and keep trading, and that's what I'm gonna do, man. And I have my solar company. I have a solar company here in Panama.
Nice.
From 10 years ago also. So I have two things, solar and trading. So
that's great.
So I'm not like focused on trading. So I think I have a balance, because of my company, trading, my family. It's all balanced, and it's important to have a balance.
Do you think it's important to have something outside of trading? Would that be some sort of advice you'd give for other traders? Don't just put all your eggs into trading.
Yeah, I think it's good to have something apart. If you have a job and you do trading, I think it's important because you're not thinking about trading. Your mind needs to be as peaceful as possible when you're doing trading. to be profitable. If you have too many things in your mind, like I don't know, like debts, paying stuff and stuff like that, you're not gonna be profitable
Yeah.
because you're gonna be thinking about money, 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 and if you think about money, money, you're not gonna be profitable.
Yeah, it's interesting. No, it's an interesting. We posted something on social media recently about having time to disconnect and walk away from the charts, because we find that the longer traders are behind the charts and wanting to trade and take trades, they're forced into taking the wrong trades and trades that don't match their plan and over risking, and it can go down the drain really quickly. And that's something that obviously when we go over your MT5 history later, that's a really good point which you've mentioned just now, is actually reflected in your trading, because obviously, if you don't already know, guys, Alvaro started, I think you started the account at 8:35 in the morning, you passed the evaluations, got given the credentials at 8:35, and by 4 p.m. you were done. That was your $60,000 in the simulated account completed, so that's a very, very good point, and I'm looking forward to going over that in a bit.
Actually, with this account, the account that I got the evaluation, I got a flight out from Miami to Panama.
Yeah.
And before getting on the plane, I did the trade to on a buy to pass the evaluation. So when I landed, it was
that's
passed.
crazy. That must be a good feeling. I bet that couldn't be repeated too many times. That's cool.
Yeah, I put a stop loss of, I think it was the stop loss of 2000 and something. The stop loss. I never got it, hit it. So
that's
when I landed, the evaluation got passed.
That's a nice feeling.
And it was crazy. It was crazy.
That's boss. No, I've never heard that before. So that's pretty cool. That'd be cool. Very movie type. That's nice. That's nice. So final question before we move on is definitely going to be, 10 years is a long time in the markets. You've obviously experienced lots of different markets in terms of penny stocks, moving on to Forex and then funded trading. Out of those 10 years, could you pinpoint either one of your biggest trading failures or biggest trading successes? And what was it that you learned from this moment? Is there any moments that stand out in particular?
Well, one thing that stands out in particular is that, well, I can show you that later and you can share it.
Yeah.
Because I have an account with Exness, a broker. I don't know if you've heard about them, Exness.
Yeah, I heard them.
Yeah, well, I started with $1,500.
Okay.
And I made $80,000 in 2 days with that amount. And I didn't do a withdrawal. And in the 5th day, I lost everything.
Oh my God. What?
And I have all the history I can show you. I have it there. It's there.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. And that's why I did this withdrawal, because I don't want to have that
same mistake happen again.
So I learned from it, and also because of the other funded account that I had that scale up, I lose everything. So, I just about it, and I think that's a
big moment. Yeah, definitely.
Moment.
That's a big moment. Yeah, an important moment. I can imagine on your timeline. It's great. That is crazy. That's a huge amount of money. And as you've said, well, you started the year absolutely brilliantly. We're only on the 15th of January today. And that's a great 2 weeks into the new year. You're $60,000 up with Fund Trading Plus. Bosh, done. As you said, you're going to close the account because you're withdrawing the full amount and you're going to go again. That's what we like to hear. You've learned from obviously your previous moments.
Well, I'm talking to them right now to see because my account, the actual payout was 62,000 and something. But I don't remember. I need to figure out, and I'm talking to them to see if they can leave me something on the account.
A buffer. So
account close and maybe keep that account live and keep trading.
Definitely, and that's the beauty of it. You can come to those decisions and go again. But obviously, the talent's there, the skills there.
That's something that I love also about Funded Trading Plus. That if you do a withdrawal and you want to change your mind, maybe you can talk to them and maybe they change everything for you and keep your account live and they pay out. That's
definitely
very
it's not black and white. We are here to help the traders. I know obviously it's quite a cliche in for marketing reasons, etc. We're here for traders, but we want people to know that we actually are, and our support staff a human and they have emotions, and they're most of them are traders as well, so they understand the feelings and stuff that that other traders go through. And we're not brutal, you know. I think if as you've learned yourself, the traders who do well do really well, and they get treated really well. And that doesn't matter whether you're on a $12,500 simulated account or on the big boy account like yourself. So no, that's really, really good. I've had some great answers to some just really lovely questions, some good moments, some low moments. What we're going to do now is jump onto some quick fire questions before jumping onto your trading history, if that's all good with you, Alvaro. So we'll start with, what is your favorite trading pair?
I only trade gold. That's it. I only
Nice.
trade gold.
So
Nothing
you've started,
else.
you've started
When I
2024.
well, when I started doing Forex, I started with Euro USD.
Yeah.
That was the pair that I started with. And then I moved to gold, and that's the only thing that I trade, gold. That's only.
Lovely. Yeah, that's lovely. No, fair enough. And we'll have a look at the MT5 history later to see why you only trade gold, because obviously you've learnt the skill on that now. What is your trading goal for 2024?
My goal is to keep trading, and day by day. Now with this big withdrawal, I'm happy, of course, and
Yeah,
I have some kind of, not relief, but more positive vibes to keep trading. So I'm gonna keep trading day by day, and let's see what happens. I have not set a goal right now, but my goal right now is to keep trading. That's it. Keep trading,
definitely. And you've started the year strong. You started the year very strong. So I'm sure you can allow yourself a couple of weeks
I'm
to
gonna say
to
that I'm
get that
gonna be a
conclusion.
millionaire in
Yeah.
trading, and that's
Well,
unreal.
even if you stop trading now, Alvaro, that's a good year, I believe. 2 weeks work will do you a lovely year. But no, that's great. What is the most you would risk per trade?
Well, my risk per trade, when I pass the evaluations, if you see my history, I don't get too many trades. I get one trade, one lot, that's it. I do 28 lot in gold, and that's it, or 15, 10, but I'm not like five and many fives. So it's like
Perfect.
just one trade, I let it run to see where it goes, and that's what I do. So yeah.
Lovely. Lovely,
My
lovely.
risk, like when I pass the evaluations, I don't put a stop loss. I just try to get a good entry,
Yeah,
and try to pass that account the most fast that I can.
that's
And
brilliant.
in the life account, I tend to risk like 3,000, 4,000 per day. Yeah, I'm a big risker, but it pays out. It pays out.
Exactly. It's paid off well, and we'll be able to go over the gold trades that you
With my
took earlier.
experience,
Yeah,
with my
perfect.
experience before, is that when you put a stop loss or you put something, hey, sometimes you get it and the trade goes
Your
without
way,
you.
yeah. Yeah. That tends to be the way as well. I have experienced that a few times myself. Do you have a favorite trading session, or are you just sort of on the charts whenever you can, kind of thing?
I trade any session really. With gold, for example, in gold, sometimes Asia session is very good. Sometimes US session is not good.
Yeah.
London session is good, whatever. I think it's mostly being the chart, and see when you see like good entries and you get in. That's it.
Do you have
But I
a
don't.
time frame that you use to enter, or do you
I
sort of do
I
multi
see
time frame?
I see more higher time frames, one
Okay,
hour and 4 hours, and
nice.
then I go to 5 minutes and 1 minute to see my entries. That's what I do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite day of the week to trade, or are you there every day?
I trade from Monday to Friday. That's it. But I don't have
Awesome.
like a
Yeah,
favorite day.
it's a bit of a funny question, but you'll find some traders are like, oh, I really avoid Mondays, or I hate
Uh,
Fridays, or I love Wednesdays. So yeah, it's a bit of a funny question. It doesn't always get the
I
doesn't
try
always
to
make
avoid
sense.
all the news, and I try to avoid news. I try
Yeah,
to
you avoid
also.
news. That's perfect. And
Yeah,
then the
because
fact,
when I started trading with my personal money in IC market
yeah.
and purple, I didn't know about the news in Forex.
Yeah,
about
it's a
red folders
big
and stuff like that. I didn't know nothing about that
getting
when I started.
smashed at 1 o'clock on Fridays.
And
Yeah, not the
I
best.
was, yeah, and I was in my personal account $5,000 in profit, and then news came out, and the account closed with negative $4,000 in Copperstone. But I
And it's
didn't know
quick
about
as
it.
well, isn't it? It's quick
Yeah,
as well. Like what if you
1
don't know,
second.
you are gone, mate.
Yeah, 1 second, you're gone.
Oh man! And final question to wrap this up before we go into your trading history is: what is one piece of advice that you could give to new traders starting out on their journey?
Well, the one advice that I can give out there is be patient. Don't be, like FOMO. Don't try to experience that.
Yeah,
And the market is always there for us. From Monday to Friday, the market is always there for us. It's not gonna be gone, so it's gonna be
yeah,
over there. So be patient and always positive. And trading, like I said before, is not easy. You're gonna have up and downs, but you're gonna learn from them. So I think it's very important to keep your mind the most positive always and relax, and try to be, trading with ease, not like profits and thinking about making money. Yeah,
no,
if you think
that's a
about
yeah.
money, you're not gonna make money.
Yeah, no, that's a good
You're not.
psychological law. If that's what you're chasing, instead of chasing the process and improving day on day and out.
And actually, I do also like meditation and stuff like that.
Nice.
And I don't know, 2 months ago, I started thinking about trading that is very easy. Trading is easy. That's in my mind. Trading is
Yeah.
easy right now.
How have you
So
found the meditation process? Have you been consistent with that? And have you actually
yeah,
noticed a change in your mindset?
yeah, it has helped because it keeps me calm and my mind is not like processing a lot of stuff. I'm more relaxed.
Welcome back, traders. We are back with Alvaro. We are on MetaTrader. We're going to be having a look at the actual trades that Alvaro took. He's also got a screenshot there that's going to help us like symbolize what he actually took. But yeah, let's just have a quick run through these numbers, Alvaro, because there are some pretty big ones here. Maybe just walk us through what your thought process throughout these trades in terms of the numbers. There's some pretty big numbers on here. $20,000 was obviously your biggest trade singly, but you did stack up positions. You caught a lovely sell trade, which we'll see in a moment, and then you also caught the bottom before the buy move, which is pretty huge. But yeah, just so everybody at home can see, down here at the bottom right, $62,070.80 was your total simulated profit on this account. Which was obviously a $200,000 simulated account. So yeah, how does that feel looking at those numbers on the screen?
Very good. It was very good to see that. Of course, it was very good, and yeah, it feels good. It feels good.
That's awesome. No, well, there's obviously some huge numbers on there, and I've just brought up the chart and the trades that you took. This is the gold. You've also got a screenshot for me here, which symbolizes it quite well as well. So as we can see here, we've got the lovely sell position, which you caught beautifully. You stacked some positions here. You closed out just before the bottom of the move, and then as soon as before price reversed, you got into the buy position as well. So talk me through this trade. What made you enter? What made you stack up positions? What made you close? And what made you end up buying gold back the other way?
Okay, so in the sell position, I'm just seeing my trading view just to. So in my sell position, I was seeing in the 5-minute time frame, I was seeing some rejection on the 5-minute. And also in gold, what I trade is more about liquidity.
Okay.
Liquidity is everything in trading. That's what I have learned in all these 2 years. And liquidity is something that I trade a lot. So I see mostly like big wicks and wicks in candles, and that's what I see.
Yeah.
And that's where I enter in the trades. And I try to get in the trades the most sniper possible in the trades, as you can see on the screenshot that I sent.
Was this the
So
liquidity that you looked for when that liquidity was taken? Was that the liquidity that
you
made you
see,
think, right, we're going to
in
be
50
selling?
minutes that you have it there in the 50 minutes.
Yeah.
In the first one that I got there, I was seeing the 5 and 1 minute in
Okay.
that one. The first sell position that I got there. And then when I did a retest in the 5 minute, I got more positions there.
Yeah, lovely. We can see the first sell trade that you took here.
When I saw
Which
that rejection there, I got in that one, in the big candle in the 5 minutes. But I see that big rejection there, I got in. And then when it came back again, I took another sell.
what emotions were you feeling when you took the initial sell? Prices obviously come back to retest it here. What were your emotions when you were entering more trades? Did you expect gold to melt like it did? Because there was very little drawdown in your trade.
I was looking to go down because of a liquidity down in 2015.
Okay.
I saw liquidity there in higher time frame, so I knew it was gonna go down there. And then from there, I took the buy when it came down to 2015.
Yeah, that's awesome. So just for the people at home, if you're watching this, is that the liquidity that you're on about? Is that one of your targets there? That liquidity zone there? That's perfect. So you actually got out at a perfect time.
For me, that liquidity for me, I would call it like a stop loss hunt, something like that.
Yes, yeah. I'm just trying to find where we were.
It was also because of the time. I think we were at 1 p.m. going to 2 p.m. So in that time, mostly the market do reversals at the end of New Year. So I was looking at the liquidity, that big week on the higher time frame on 2015. And when I saw that on 2013 in 5 minute and 1 minute rejections, I got in on that trade.
That's lovely. So once you seen that your position was melting, really, you had very little pullbacks once you were fully committed to the sell positions, and you seen the trade working in your favor. Were you checking? Do you check your profit and loss on MetaTrader as it's running up, or do you try and just focus on what your targets are and stay unattached to the monetary value that you see?
I focus on my target. Like for example, when I'm trading, I try to get a 15,000 to 20,000 profit. That's what I try to get on each trade. That's what I try to do.
That's lovely. Yeah,
I got on the trade and I just let it run. That's what I did. So when it came down that fast, and then I saw like a big rejection there, when it touched the 2015, it was like a big candle. So then it came back. It took like a small. It took the liquidity. Well, I cannot show my screen.
That was liquidity. The second,
So that's where I entered there with a small stop loss, like one
and then and then it shot back up in your favor, and that was the big moment where that was your final position on the way up, and that's what solidified your $62,000 withdrawal, which is awesome to see.
I took some buys, as you can see. I took some buys on 2016. But in those trades, I took more losses because I had good profit amount on the account.
Yeah.
So for me, having that loss was nothing comparing on the amount
compared
that
to what you'd already made. Yeah. If you line these up in order, 20,000, 15,000, some huge trades compared to your losses, which as you can see here, a couple hundred, 1,000, just over 2% there. So no, that's awesome to see. So you're making 10% and your maximum loss was small,
And it's normal to have some losses. It's normal.
Definitely. And when your losses are so small compared to your winners, which are massive, that's always a good sign of a good risk management procedure put in place. But no, that's absolutely amazing. I'm sure traders watching this are going to be absolutely over the moon to see these stats in detail, to see the kind of lot sizes you're using, the kind of risk management that you're using. And is there any final words, Alvaro, before we cut the interview today?
Not much really, but just what can I say? Funded Trading Plus has been the greatest for me and all the companies out there.
That's awesome.
because I have tried so many. And you know, with all these speculations that are happening right now with a lot of funded accounts, I think that Funded Trading Plus, it's one of the good ones out there. And you know, they're doing their best and they're paying out. That's something that is important because you know, everybody here are to get funded and to get a payout. That's a reality of funded accounts. That's a reality
Definitely.
for traders, and for new traders are to be here to get profits. That's it.
Definitely.
So for Funded Trading Plus that pays out, that's very huge. And you know, Simon that is always there, the CEO, and he's always active on Discord. That gives a peace of mind for us, the clients, you know, to have him there active. Like other prop firms, you don't see the CEO, never. So
Definitely. Well,
yeah,
no, thank you for the lovely, kind words. We obviously super congratulations on all your hard work and your amazing success. We hope that your success continues and we can have you on again. Maybe you mentioned that you're coming to London in September, so hopefully we can have a good trader meetup then. And yeah, just simply congratulations. Thank you for jumping on the interview. Thank you for being so kind. Thank you for sharing all your tips for new traders. And yeah, we wish you all the best, Alvaro. So thank you very much.
thank you very much for everything.